I'm so tempted.
Oh my god.
Right there.
It is a primal impulse. Every fiber of my being. Who would like to give the last time on Harvest, preferably without swearing, as much as it pains all of us, I'm sure.
Well, I will try. I will try.
You'll do.
My
You'll
volunteer's
do.
tribute.
Please do. Deliver us.
There's no.
the last
Deliver us from
time.
evil.
Shut up. I just want to say, by the way, Wyatt is gonna roll for me, and I'm going to pace in and out of looking at his screen and running and doing chores. So my apologies on the delay.
It's going to be like a fight, so probably be spending much time in here.
Okay, so I'll probably go in there. So we started at the graveyard where Warren had a very excellent time doing his job, wasn't haunted by memories at all. Saw his wife, that was a grand old time, probably saw his child as well. I was doing something during this time period in which I didn't fully pay attention to this part because it was sad and I didn't want to feel bad. I'm sorry, Jacob.
It's okay.
But Forrest couldn't see anything or hear anything, so Warren was by himself. He follows the hallucinations over to his office, to which he finds himself in front of a box, and his children, who were coaxing him to get closer, and hit him with a wave of nostalgia that opens up on its own, and the box opens up on its own. And I just remember a bunch of hands reaching out and grabbing all over him and becoming like a cloak of viscera. Correct?
Yeah.
And when it's specifically the cloak of the Rat King, something that Jacob had won outside of the game in another one shot that I will not explain here. But once the chest has given its gift and Warren comes back to his senses, the hallucinations are gone, and so he sort of just walks back more depressed towards his job to continue digging more graves. Meanwhile, Boris noticed that there were children in the nearby bushes. The children come out to show that one of them is almost entirely starved to the brink of death, needing food. Warren ushers them inside. I think it's 3 or 4 of them, to get a little bit of food split between them so they can hopefully survive another night. Yes, and then we go back to Esna and the Nameless One, who make it back to the graveyard after talking with Framboyo.
Yes, Framboyo, yes.
Yes, Framboyo, yes.
Yes, Framboyo. Yes.
So all the party members begin to speak and converse about the different things that they have learned through the day, what their next steps are going to be, why Warren is wearing a flesh coat and how that is traumatizing. Boris being confused on whether it's another bloom or not, because it looks like one. It's made apparent that there is a 2-day deadline where answers need to come, and a miracle needs sought after for saving this town from the brink of starvation, where hundreds will die, where we need to save the crops and the food.
Definitely more than hundreds, I will say.
Yeah,
thousands,
a lot of people,
thousands,
most of the
many
town. Thousands.
Tens of thousands.
5.
It's 4 people.
4 people will die.
4 people, counting the child.
Us.
Esna remarks that they're supposed to find this lady in the old house, the first house, and Warren... we think of a plan of the first house of this town where it must be underground because that's where the old settlements are. When this blackened, totally trustworthy tongue in Esmond's pocket begins to whisper and wriggle, whispering in Esna's ear that going underground is not the answer and would be a waste of time. To which Esna, Esna very smart thinks that the tongue is right, and wanders over to where this tongue is pointing, as they had asked it that they need to find the first house. It brings them to a stump of an old ancient tree, to which they knock on it 3 times specifically, which is bad, and invokes the Fey Realm. Upon evoking the Fey Realm, Warren and Boris vanished, but the Nameless One and Esna are still within sight of each other. They do a dance around the log in accordance to the voices that Esna is hearing, and make it to this house with an old lady in front of it who looks totally perfectly normal. Old maybe, and a little overbearing and lonely, but she's totally normal. Boris and Warren come falling out of a tree. They remember nothing but wood. It's very terrifying. And Esna talks to the lady in front of the cabin to some extent, following a line of questions with careful knowledge of the Fey Realm, knowing not to answer most things directly, and trying to find information about the old house, or the answer that they need to save their town without directly saying save their town. Meanwhile, the Nameless One is staring at this old man that's standing on top of a adjacent building. The old man who just stares at all of us at the same time, individually, like some freaky painting. Let's see. We narrowly miss the old woman getting aggressive, although she does desire souls as payment, and that's probably going to come later. But Esna speaks in Fey after making a deal with her, and she reveals her Fey form only to Esna, and gives Esna more instruction on how to move forward with saving the town, while also solidifying the deal that had been made, expecting Esna to return. We make it to the other side of this old building into another forest that has sentient plants, flowers, animals that can speak. If you listen closely enough, the door slams shut behind us, and everyone but Boris hears through the vines a shriveling growth. It speaks through leaves and conjures foe. Beware the animals where they hide, for the leshy lurks leer through their eyes. And despite hearing this, we follow the vines, whether it's a good idea or not. The vines take us to a ancient stone circle, and there is now a creature that has emerged out of the woods staring at us.
That is correct, yes. For the most part, that is very much correct.
Okay, good. I feel like I was working at half capacity. I apologize.
You're fine. You can gain a charmed dice, my friend. You will need it. Before we start anything, there's a couple events that will transpire. Esna, you feel yourself closed off to the Maker. There's something about it. You might have used some of your abilities to open up your mind to the Maker. This is often done through self-flagellation. This clear connection seems to be severed, which is odd, because that is supposed to persist for a whole day. When you left the Fey Realm, it was the exact same time as of now. when you scratch the inner workings of your mind that darts in thousands of different directions, it all leads to one point. The only possible way that this door could be closed is if a day has passed. If the time is correct, you guys have skipped forward at least 24 hours in time. You must, if you wish to use your Devout Lamb abilities, use your Maker's Lament at least twice. However, not yet. There is indeed a boss in front of you, and things are about to pop off, but I wanted to let you know that. Another thing happens because of this passage of a day. Boris, ever since you were walking out of the house, it's been kind of hard to see clearly for all of you. As you gazed around, the new light shining within your eyes had to adjust. There was something about coming out of the Feywild which kind of begged you to focus a lot clearer. Your pallor is lighter, quite lighter actually. And this is the only time where you're starting to realize this as your eyes have kind of adjusted. You lift up some of the folds in between your body and you realize that some patches of you are completely white, devoid of any color, high with saturation, like chalk. I want you to reduce every single one of your stats by -5. Yes. As for you, Josh, something is very odd as you're wandering throughout this wood. You will pass by some areas of water, and within those small bodies, be they puddles, be they slight sheens upon roots, you see the image of a girl trying to bear through this barrier, ceasing her from moving. She struggles before letting go, before waking up and repeating this cycle. She is in a panic, drowning. For a moment, you feel a sense of calm before the crippling dread overtakes you. Water begins to pour from your mouth, this blackened pool which spews forth. You suffer 1 round of asphyxiation. Take away 10% of your THP.
Okay. 10%, so 3.
And
yeah, alright, so that puts me at 10. Oh my god, I'm not in a good condition, guys.
I do have to ask, did that take away 10% of your health? Or 50% of your health?
No. So with the starvation, though, I am very fucking close to getting fucked, man. I need a drink from my flask, brother. I need
rounds of not
fucking hit point, dude, before 50%.
Rounds have not started yet.
Oh,
have you reached any wound thresholds at all?
I reached 1, so I need to roll a great contest.
Roll for me that great contest. The CD, if I'm correct, is the reduction should be a -5 in everything. ALR, BRN, your everything.
CD2.
Everything. Sanity, grit, everything.
Yeah, but does that
Okay.
If
reduction?
yes, so if you had more THP gained or stamina, because if you have each point within vigor, if I'm correct, gives +5 for stamina and for health. So any extra points that you have with that would be reduced down, so that would affect your maximum health.
Does that count as wound threshold or just maximum health?
Just maximum health.
Okay.
So quick question. So I passed the CD. So we're good there. Thank God.
Okay.
However, was I correct in rolling that 1d20?
Were you correct in rolling that 1d20 for?
Because you said we accelerated 24 hours and cannibalistic body.
Yes.
All right, I just wanted to make sure. All right, all that's added in. I ain't looking good, guys.
You spontaneously, your body adapts to the moment. It is like it is in a frenzied panic, and within that instance, you gain 20 temporary health points as endorphins flush through your body.
Never mind, guys. I'm looking great. I'm looking absolutely. Well, that's temporary health. It doesn't go into my actual health.
Now,
right? Okay.
something, yes. That is a barrier that stacks on top of your health. That's targeted before your actual health. Now, before the first round of anything happens, what I will say is that there is a creature, yet again, that stands before you. The area, like I described from the last session, there are these effigies, these obelisk-esque structures that are made from wood. Atop of them are the flesh of man adorned atop of it. Within the center of this place is an Ouroboros, and past that seems to be this large humanoid creature. It's seemingly made of greenery, its body riddled with many gnashes upon its body from previous encounters, and yet the dense wood atop of it seems undeterred. Every single scar is only deep enough to chip the bark. On its chest seems to be a bulging form, what looks to be a woman sculpted like a relief. A wooden relief. She wraps around him in an embrace, her head leaning on his shoulder, her mouth open to one of his ears. Those of you who know Sylvan, which is only Esna, I believe, will hear the soft rustling of leaves, and then suddenly, with intention bellowing into her mind, the words, "My love, feed their nutrients to our soil. Grow our garden."
Wow.
Descriptions.
Hold on, settings.
Okay, so there is a rustling of undergrowth that you could hear churning before this fractured, almost unintelligible, but somehow you're able to kind of parse through these words that begin to branch from this creature that now stands aside.
You now reside in the presence of the great wood mortals. To what end do you seek this grove? Have we not abided by the rules of man and Fae? It is within your nature to conquer and destroy. I can't allow this grove to fall. I shan't suffer the ignorance of your kind any longer. Do you have any rebuttal before I flay your flesh and adorn it to one of my idols?
He's speaking in universal, Alice, I'm guessing.
Yes, Uni is indeed coming out as broken and parsed as it is.
Also, quick question. Was that a minute?
That was not a minute. That basically close enough, but not really.
It was almost a minute. Okay.
Boris will rustle us 2 steps forward and say,
I will say this is a round. If any one of you guys want to do something this round, be it something non-hostile or something hostile, you can. Just want to give that to you. But go forth.
He'll say, We are just creatures like all else. I've learned from bonding with this bush that trees and us fleshy bags are not so different. We need things to live and to continue to live. We did not mean to trespass where we shouldn't have.
Your mere existence here is a trespass. We do not need things to exist. Our grove is self-perpetuating. From the life that flourishes and dies within it, to the things that feed atop of them. None of them seek to crave more than what they desire, or they need to survive. It is man that has cleaved forth our gardens. burnt our fields to the ground, expanded so. Can you not say that this is true?
But would you have one tree felled because the wind knocked another over? Why would you curse one man for another man's doing?
If the fruit that a tree bears has been rotten from its core, ever since conception the tree must fall. If the garden births trees in kind of this sort, the garden must be extinguished. We birth no such trees here. Man is an element which always comes to destruction. It is but one tree kind. Varied as it may seem, you are all the same. That is why we are here, hundreds of thousands of miles away from man, and yet you arrive here. Why?
Hey, Ty.
Uh-huh.
I am looking for the heart. Where is this thing?
Great question.
May I roll a
Great
discernment?
question. Yes, you may.
I am going to roll a discernment, and
I would
hope
like
I
to
don't
roll-
fuck this up. Is
I
there
would like
any
to roll
illusions
whatever
around?
I need. I would like to roll whatever I need in order to know where this heart is and if it's this creature in front of us, because that would suck.
Roll for me an insight, privy, and a intellect. It's an intellect contest. You can add those modifiers atop of it.
You got that, Wyatt?
Which one's an insight?
Yeah, quick question. Is there any illusions around, out of curiosity?
There are no illusions around.
I'm gonna roll 2 discernments. I'm gonna roll 1 for illusions and 1 not for illusions.
Okay.
We'll go
I think
ahead and
this would
roll.
all
That's
be-
the 1 for not,
Identify, sir. Not.
and then this, and then I'll add on another /R.
What I will say is that there are currently no illusion, but because that other discernment for non-illusion is so broad, what I will say is what you can claim from the general environment, not focusing on anything specific in mind. The environment seems to bend to the will of whatever seems to be here. Your guess seems to be the Leshy. Maybe. But the forest around you is acting unnaturally. Perhaps this thing has some sway as to how some things behave. And from what you've seen before, maybe creatures as well. You don't know.
Well, we heard from the riddle that it changes the environment with just thoughts. Yes.
Uh-huh. You rolled discernment. You're trying to figure out about the heart, right?
Yes.
You can very well surmise that the heart belongs to the Leshy in some capacity. Probably its heart. Especially with the idea that this thing walks around like it is the overseer of a great garden or a grove. It might be the herald of something, it might be the tender of something, you're not sure, but whatever it is a major protector of this garden, and the source of its vitality rests with him.
No.
Can I roll an identify with my charm dice to get a max identify on this creature?
You can.
Cool.
Damage is right up.
How many questions can I ask?
You successfully charmed. You have heard every single story about Leshies. Some would say it was your bedtime story growing up as a kid. Though, strangely enough, where most stories are kind of just randomized with strange texts that reach from random ideas about, like, well, actually, this creature loves to just dance under waterfalls because it just likes the sound of its feet tapping, like just random things. You seem to have like accurate informations that were passed from assurance scholars read to you. I give you its whole entire creature stat sheet. There you go.
Okay.
Now that health is not accurate. This is an elder Leshy. This is not a normal Leshy. It is indeed an archfiend.
Is anyone going to interrupt Boris? Because if not, he's going to talk to the only other thing close to a tree person that he's met. This could be his grandpa. He's not entirely sure yet.
I will reiterate. It is a new day, Esna. You have not you have not used Maker's Lament at all. I just want that to be
Well,
pop off. You're locked off from 50% of your abilities or more. I just want to say that.
I just want to say that while I'm in front of this fey creature, is me doing Maker's Lament gonna be offensive?
Could very well fucking be. Could
That's
very
what
well.
I'm saying.
Like, yeah, because I'll give this to you because you have a history with the church and because you have charm proficiency with privy. The church has led many holy crusades. The nameless one is currently in your party. They are a bloodkin. It is very well documented and known the genocide of their people. 50% of their whole entire population was completely snuffed out of existence by the church. The church has done many atrocities, and to things that are not deemed as like races that are more bestial, like the things that reside out here, like Leshies and whatnot. These things are inhumans and marked for death automatically upon conception because they are not human. So let that be known that this thing may not take kind to it.
Okay. In light of that, I would, when everyone's ready, Esna's gonna speak.
Is anybody going to cut Boris off?
I will.
Okay.
Go ahead. What were you gonna do, Jacob?
The nameless one ain't doing any cutting off.
Just looking at stuff real quick. You go. You got this.
Nameless one doesn't talk.
Esna's gonna say in a calm tone, "Ready yourselves, my friends. I'm afraid the path is only forward."
All right.
And then I shall speak in Fey first. I shall speak in Sylvan first towards the creature as I raise my voice. Okay. It is by my spirit and my honor that I shall speak to you with my full self, with my full honesty, as I believe our paths were meant to cross this day, and then they will stop speaking in Sylvan and speak in Universal and say, "We are here to find the heart."
You side yourself with mortals, lost child, and for that, you have cut off all connections with this wood. If you seek the heart, you seek death. There is no more talk that needs to be had.
Esna will nod and say, "I was afraid so. Is there any way the heart can be achieved with peace?"
There's a smile that kind of creaks across his face. Every single widening of a cheek, you hear like a crack of bark. He reaches down to his chest and then grasps it. And he taps it very slowly.
This is my heart, Vicar. Should you wish to kill me and this whole entire garden for your selfish needs, you may take it. To claim such a thing would trade the ownership in a very rightful way. Are you deserving? We shall see.
Then no, this is not for selfish reasons, and I will mourn the loss of this garden. and the loss of you. And then I will do Maker's Lament.
As soon as the lash strikes against your flesh, there is a holy emanence which radiates from your body. You feel the air around you thicken. All of the brush and the grass, the greenery, begins to kind of shake with a strange vitality. The grove tender over in the corner grows to a higher size and begins to brandish something within his hand. You guys have a moment. Would you guys like to do anything as well? Esna has triggered the attack action. You guys have first turn.
Yes, I do want to ask. When you say gain a hex, do I just gain the ability to cast a hex, or do I have to have gotten something to be able to use a hex?
So what a hex is any ability that consumes aether.
Right.
If you don't have aether, then that will drain on your sanity and it'll drain on your health. So you probably want to have aether. Not required, but you probably want it. The second thing that you need if you want to cast hexes traditionally, hexes or spells are like listed as like tier 1, tier 2, tier 3. As you're going through your tree for like, as you're upgrading your vocations, you're probably going to see, oh, you've unlocked a hex tier. This means that you are now able to cast any hex under tier 1 or tier 2 or tier 3 respectively. The next thing to do would be to get a spell under that hex tier.
And to get a spell, what needs to be happen?
Virtues for you predominantly, unless you're like an actual hex caster that just gains spells as like just gains hexes throughout the course of the game. These are things that you have to actively search for, unless you stumble across a magical item that technically casts hexes.
Okay, so I can't just cast Flame Affinity right now.
No. Very nice. You hear violin music sweep across the silence. Everybody gets +10 of speed of extra movement. You also get +2 bypass damage to all of your attacks. This does indeed count as physical. Yes. I will say, I feel like you might be a little saddened, Jacob, after knowing a lot of things about the Leshy. Judging
Yeah,
from
I do. I really am sad about it.
Yeah.
This is going to be a rough fight.
Jacob, roll for me a what is that called? Roll for me a perception.
Okay. Which is based off of discernment as well?
Yeah, I'll let you use discernment or intellect, because you could kind of swing it either way.
Which
But I'll give you an advantage if you use discernment, because you did critically succeed on Leshies.
This is a discernment perception then. 1, 2, 3, 4. Technically 5 with an advantage?
Yes, you will be able to clear it. So, there's a lot of things which try to kill ancient beasts that lurk in the woods for all intents and purposes. You're not the first ones to come for the heart, as it's probably talked about. There's a lot of other things that are probably really good that reside this deep within the woods. For that reason, the corpses of people are probably well equipped to survive within the lands out here. You notice that the corpse pile on the ground near the Ouroboros kind of leads to one of the obelisks that is located right over here. You see an arm kind of sticking out, and by it there seems to be a sword. There is something kind of glimmering, shimmering on the pseudo light, which seems to be almost hitting this metallic structure. Despite the fact that it's closer to night, the moon itself is able to kind of illuminate this area. You are able to see a powder of sorts, something that seems to be able to coat weapons. Perhaps it's a liquid. Perhaps it's an oil.
Okay. Okay. All right. Perhaps it may be. All right. You said it's our turn.
Yeah.
So I got 10 speed.
Have I technically used my turn since I started it?
Yes. Unless you have like a secondary action, a reaction, or something. I don't know if it's like is it a full round action in order to use Martyr's Lament?
I believe it is. That's why I had plenty of argument about it in
Yes.
later levels, but fortunately
So
they're not in later levels.
you now need one more because the maker's very racist against some of those who serve them. So you need 2 lashes in order to open up your development abilities.
Do I have 2 lashes because I'm Fae?
Yes.
Oh my god!
If you're human, you only need 1 lash. Stated, I believe, if you're anything but human, you need 2 lashes in order to gain access.
No, that makes
Martyr's
sense. That makes
Lament's a
sense.
main action.
Okay, so if you have a secondary action, reaction, free action, you can use those. Technically, you use your free action for communication, so reaction, secondary, should you have any.
Run
I don't-
over to this thing
Run it.
and look for the powder or for the thing that's there. See what's going on.
/R1D2. You find that there is a bottle, this kind of corked mass that's kind of tucked behind, like underneath the arm, there's a pouch. It's kind of sticking out. Something that the guy was trying to reach for, but kind of failed. The dribbling of it kind of like coating the bottom of his blade and kind of allowing that shimmer to be seen. This bottle now gives you salted oils. Should you coat your blade, you are now able to bypass any immunities for physical damage for most incorporeal types of creatures.
And it's 1 bottle per weapon, I'm guessing.
Yes.
The nameless one
No.
sees
Okay.
Warren take off and is going immediately to back them up.
Well, I'm moving back.
For the sake of it, Jacob, I'll let you coat both weapons, but you can only deal half damage with them because you half coat your blades.
If you just stack them on top of each other and then pour it across like all the excess catches on the second blade, you could do full
Please,
damage on one and then like
please.
half on the other.
Yeah.
Hi.
Might as well just hit with 1 at point.
Mind! Yeah, no, I'm gonna just coat 1. But coating is a free action?
It's a free action, or you could burn a secondary action in order to kind of use another free action should you want to.
Oh, that's crazy. I'm gonna go ahead and use this as a secondary action on my main attacker. Shit.
We have flasks, correct?
You do.
Yeah.
You do.
And then from there...
I'll go ahead and hit it for my lament.
Okay.
I'm gonna move myself into the the middle of the thing. Because I know that if they get near me, if they're not touching ground, they're weaker. No, I'm kidding.
I'm moving there and Cosmic Joke.
Oh, cool.
Cosmic Joke does go out. You hear... Wait, it's nearby, right?
Yes, it's near.
Hi. Hi. I'm near.
He is near. Does it specify enemies?
It specifies enemies.
Okay, cool. Okay, cool. You pour through your knowledge, reflect upon those memories from long past, and your mind cripples under its weight. You laugh hysterically and cry, the air around you distorting from that effect. Does anyone else have something else?
I move over to this rock and take cover.
I want to just make sure.
I started my violin, so that was my main action.
Very
Does
nice.
does Boris look like? Okay, hold on. I need to go look at where everyone's standing. So I'm either going to go to Boris or to.
If you've got to do Maker's Lament, you want to go to the other two, I would think, because they're very much in the thick of it.
I didn't put what my daggers are made out of, so I'm gonna go and say it's fucking bronze. Okay.
Yeah, no, that's a good point.
Shit.
Put me next to the nameless one. One step above. Yeah, because the Ouroboros is not nature.
Doesn't seem to be.
That's important, love. Right.
That is.
Thank you.
There is an array of flowers which does indeed appear around you. Anything within that box is now considered under the effect of Blossom Blast. There are gigantic structures which begin to grow around you. You now see the enlarging of certain plants, creating some barriers. As things begin to change on the scenery. The vegetation is indeed connected, so he can get here.
Yeah. Okay.
He will pop here. Everyone, Ashes, the passive takes effect. Everyone roll for me a Vigor contest. CD is 5.
Do I do it too?
You do not have to.
Charmed fucking
You're
dice.
You succeed with flying colors, my friend. Everybody else?
I'm
Let's
using my vigor. Give me a
Yeah.
second. I want to make sure it is correct. Oh, wrong thing. Yeah, okay. Vigor! No, not good. Black. Yes. Good for
Yes.
you. Bad.
All of you guys are suddenly hit by a wave of sickness. Something feels incredibly wrong. Jacob, you are familiar. Warren is incredibly familiar. There is a song that is often sung about this, where the kids often repeat ashes. The Leshy has an interesting quality as to its growths that it is able to conjure around. It is able to grant illnesses. More specifically, creatures that often come close with the Leshy gain the Black Death. You guys now have the bubonic plague.
Okay.
This effect will not go away until the Leshy dies.
That
Do I have it?
does
too?
not sound like fun.
It does not. From
I
our last
remember this. I remember this. And I had to do a thing. I had to basically almost kill everyone in order to get rid of it.
There is a my lady. Where are you? There you are. There, the woman that is wrapped upon his shoulder begins to scream violently before branching off of him and floating, kind of like a budding plant of sorts. She extends out to here, and then let's see. Let me go up. There is a mass of thorn whip-like structures which branch from the ground and start whipping around. All creatures. Okay, nearby. Wait, is it nearby? Let me make sure. Strike your enemies, prompting doesn't specify. Well, that makes sense. I still need to go over all of the bestiary. I'm gonna say that this is close. I'll say that this is close. Both of you give me a CD5.
Am I
Black
forwarding?
Death is
Critical success.
Holy Jacob, this lashes at you as it breaks past you. What would you like to do? I will say that the result of this will give you a free counterattack to make a free action against the Dryad.
Oh wow. I guess I'll attack the Dryad. The cloak does not go off because it didn't hit me, correct?
Yes, it did not hit you.
Unfortunate. Alright, I'll take the Dryad with my dagger.
That is a damn shame.
1, 2, 3, 4. Very close.
You'll be struck with 8 piercing damage and 8 bleed damage.
Damn, dude.
Does nothing because of the fact that I have 20 temporary health points.
Nice.
Way to go.
1, 2, 3, 4. That's upsetting. That's 6 slashing damage to the Dryad, hopefully.
Oh, wow. Okay, so 4
plus my bonus.
Oh, plus 2 bypass, so 8.
Okay, so she has a really thick wooden armor. You realize this as soon as you strike, but the concussive force of the blade impacting, you see something inside her gets rattled. She kind of coughs up a little bit of blood.
Interesting.
Is she
let's see.
sacrificing her own life? Can I roll a discernment? Can I just roll a perception, I guess, more accurately?
You can.
Okay, well, we're gonna... well, that's actually just my discernment. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4.
She is not. Or at least she doesn't intend to, but she is indeed joining in combat to help the Leshy, if not protect him.
That's weird. I don't like that.
There is... See, okay. So this affects all nearby creatures. 10 feet. Everyone except for Boris and the Leshy. There is a pollen that begins to exude from her flesh. There's tiny little holes that open up within the pores of her wood, and you see these yellow particles float through the air. Everyone roll for me a vigor contest. The CD is 6.
I'm already plagued, right?
Yes.
I'm using a charm dice for this one. I don't want 2 things, thanks.
Esna will succeed.
I'm charmed.
You are charmed. You look at this dryad, Warren, and very briefly, for a long suspended amount of time actually, you see Camille. And every fiber of your being is ceasing you from being able to raise a weapon towards her.
That's okay.
I mean, I
For
guess
one
if I
round.
get played, it doesn't really matter. But, I mean, it's like one of those things I want to not have to run around.
Name this one.
Slash R1D4. Alright, 4.
4. This will not succeed, and you will indeed also become charmed. This will affect you for 1 round as well. So for the next round, you cannot target the dryad. You find that they represent someone quite similar, someone that you've lost.
Oh, I see. Well,
Sucks.
we'll see about that. We'll see.
You see her disappear, or break off from his body, and then disappear. Anyone who would like to try to find her, those of you who are charmed cannot, you can roll for me a discernment contest CD7. I will say it was indeed through the wood, but you would not be able to see past large leafy green structures. Wow. Holy shit. Natural crit plus a 1, 2, 3.
Where'd the bitch go?
God damn. Okay. Your eyes are trained. So she broke off from this form and then tried to dash. Went her way through the brush. She had a still motion, so she would have to go straight here. You'd surmise that she wouldn't be here. She's probably at the nearest tree, which is located over here. No one else knows this but you, but I will place her there.
So she's still in this fight. She's just
around. Yeah, she's kind of using a camouflaging attack that's very similar to invisibility, but not. It's like a weaker form of invisibility.
okay.
It is now your guys' turn.
I hit myself.
Again?
Hit myself today.
You find that your mind is opened. You can now hear the echoes of the Maker also clearly. Not his actual words, but the intention that flows through your mind
So,
is now.
the first thing that the Nameless One is doing is moving back to here. And I'm going to show my glyph to this Leshy.
Mind Rotter!
So, and that will also count as a failure too, for sanity contest. It's gonna take 6 mind damage. It won't fail a sanity contest though.
There is excessive amounts of sap that begins to bleed from its ears, its head just kind of rattling left to right.
I don't like that, and I'm
Who's
gonna
next?
move away. I'm gonna move. Yeah, no, actually, like after it starts doing that, hold on a second. Let's see here. I'm gonna move. This rock seems very, very friendly. This rock is a friendly rock, right? We're gonna go there.
So the first one's the only one that gets the salted oil, but this, as Boris is still playing the +2 bypass.
Correct.
I'm gonna when the nameless one moves, I will alert them to where the dryad went.
The nameless one seems to not give a flying fuck. Because
Just warning you.
because I'm charmed right now by the dryad, for at least a round, if I remember correctly. Do I
That's
really,
true.
honestly?
You have no interest in pursuing the
because the dryad looks
if you're
like
trying to
Feline.
set up for future attacks, then that would be technically aggressive tactics.
Yeah. So the dryad looks like Feline, right? And so the nameless one really gives 2 less shits. They are kind of like, this rock is special. This rock will defend me. The rock is good. Rock great. However, they are going to go ahead and provide a cosmic joke behind that rock for any enemies that may be behind there. And then also, in addition to the cosmic joke, I think I can shoot this fucker.
Sure, show him the
Bring forth your rifle.
Okay, that's sad. Okay, well that one failed.
This is a light tail. It's dim. Technically, you win out. So this will strike the Leshy at the very least. It chips off the wood and flies off. It kind of gnashes the side of it, but that's about it.
What you got, Isna? Doing more than hitting yourself? Okay.
Yeah, I don't believe I can do another action. All I can do is hit myself right now, and hit my blast to heal. Yeah.
Okay.
I'll pass it.
I am going to be a little bit mean. The Leshy releases a burst of spores. This begins to coat the air for at least, I think it's 1 round, yeah. Everyone, okay, 5 feet, because it's
If we get close, yeah.
So as Warren, both of you will need to give me a vigor contest.
1,
How dare
2.
you?
Fail. Charmed against you 2.
I'll roll for it this time.
I will say that if you are indeed charmed, you can perform a brutal action instantaneously to rid yourself of the mind control. However, you would need to deal a certain amount of damage to yourself to break free.
How much damage is that?
Depends. I think tier 2 charmed is about...
Am I charmed?
You are charmed by the Leshy itself.
Fuck.
You cannot attack the Leshy unless you are not charmed anymore. You must inflict at least 50 bypass damage to yourself. This won't consume any rounds. This is something that you can do instantaneously, but inflicting 50 bypass damage would instantly break you from your control and allow you to function again.
Not 25?
Charmed tier 1 is 25. The higher in potency of the different tiers escalates how much you have to do to yourself to break free from that control.
Yeah, that's not worth it.
You'd be causing yourself a deep wound along with the death saves.
Yeah.
Okay, so you can now not target the Leshy. It then is able to do another action. That was its main action. It will then leech. All living creatures standing upon vegetation connected. It planted some new things, so Warren is affected by this, as well as Esna. And technically... Boop, 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 boop.
He's on a rock.
Boop, boop. Remove your character. Are you standing on grass or no? You are fine. Wow. Boris, are you fine? You are fine.
I told you the rock is perfect. The rock is perfect.
You bastard.
The rock is golden. The rock is golden. The rock
both.
is the golden child. I told you that rock was important, and you did
Sacrifice 10% THP, both of you. This will be life siphon, so it will indeed heal itself.
Pretty nice.
And then on top of that, it gains a reaction. When exposed to sunlight,
We round down because it's a light tail, right?
yes. You are going to hear a chittering sound that sounds like a mix of brushings of grass with gopher noises. You find that the leaves that are beside you, Amron, they begin to speak as well. And then you see the Leshy's head, if you are looking at it. All of you guys see its head turn towards the direction that your friend ran towards. It is then going to use Through the Vine to teleport right next to you. Both you and Boris, roll for me a Vigor Contest CD5. Ashes is now in effect again.
I guess I don't technically have 10 vigor anymore, so I don't get the bonus for 10 vigor, huh?
No. Yeah. Unless you have like a
Boris?
overflow or something.
Boris is within the 5 feet?
He's 10 feet. Wait. Yeah, he's 10 feet.
No, because he teleported there, so he didn't move there, yeah.
Okay, never mind. Boris, yeah, you're fine. Thanks for checking me.
Thank you. I thought it was a 10-foot effect.
1, 2,
No, it's 5 feet of where he moves, and he teleported there technically, so.
You now have Black Death. What I will say, a lot of you know what Black Death is. A lot of you are not rich enough to cleanse yourselves from Black Death. If you guys leave this fight and do not succeed and kill the Leshy, your death is sealed. You see Esna, the Dryad rushes from the bushes. You see a streaking brown form burst past and absorb itself into the wood of the Leshy. Leshy. It will then, let me scroll up. Variation. Entangle. Give for me a Brawn Contest CD6, nameless one.
Nope.
You are now grappled for 2 rounds. You're going to sustain 10 bleed damage per round until you are free. You yourself can free yourself from this. However, you would need to do a Brawn Contest against the CD. It will remain, or some of your friends can help out by trying to pry this from you.
So, fun fact, from what I understand, I can still cast. Also, on top of that...
Yeah, you can still technically perform actions. You're going to do it at a disadvantage. If the vines wanted to make an attack against you, then they would have disadvantage because they're actively grappling you. There's other things that it technically could do, but for all intents and purposes, you can't move anywhere. You are stuck there, but you can still perform action. The Dryad melds itself back onto the form of the Leshy. I'm not looking to kill one of you with this. So what I'm gonna do is, because I'm not that mean, is going to, it's gonna land there. There is a, boom. The environment begins to shift and crackle. There is a large cracking that you hear off to the bottom right, and eventually there is a collapse, which does begin to eventually happen. Jacob, I will not have you roll that to potentially suffer 200 impact damage on a hit, but you are in range of the collapse. So, okay, so all 3 of you, there is going to be 5 piercing damage to all of you as the wood splinters and lashes out. On top of that, there's going to be 8 break that is going to be subjected onto you. And on top of that, there is going to be 1 unit knockback. The collision of these spikes impaling your body, sending you flying back at least 1 unit. Let me roll a 1d4. /R 1d4. 1. None of you guys are over here. You hear a crashing, you hear a squelch, and then you hear a rustling and a scream. Kind of similar to hornets going wild. Not exactly sure why, but you do indeed hear it. It is now your guys' turn.
Okay, I gotta roll a grit contest.
Oh, run it.
Our tank has to roll a grit contest?
2.
That's rough.
2.
I only have 60 HP. What do you mean?
You're
it's not
our
like I have
tank?
100.
You are our
Okay,
tank?
and I came in here with 53 HP, 7 lost already,
Also no armor. Very ballsy.
and no armor.
I gave you the thing to
We didn't have time to go to the fucking smithy.
Okay, alright, I gave you the just
You didn't give me
Theoretically, you
shit.
guys did go
You
shopping.
didn't give me shit.
All right. Let's move forth. You do indeed succeed this, so you will become emboldened.
I'm gonna roll 2 grit tests.
Gain 20 temporary health. That stacks atop of your health, my good friend, and endorphins rush through you. God damn.
Oh, and a crit. Fuck. Almost an impossible crit.
Was the second one Fresna or for you?
No, I had to roll 2. That 5 brought me down half my health. Because you took all my vigor away. And I was already damaged from the... I was just about to be a quarter...
Are those 2 separate grits, or...?
Well, I'm at 50. I went from full to 50.
Oh, so you suffered a deep wound.
Yeah.
Yeah, you only do one grit contest.
So you only do one grit contest. The difficulty of the contest, you gain a disadvantage for every single wound threshold that you skip over.
Is it a disadvantage, or you just it gains a CD? I thought.
We did do CD. I think I changed the balance so that it just made it easier. So like, if you go from like full to 0, then you'd have like 2 disadvantages or 3 disadvantages on top of a CD 5 grit contest, which is brutal enough.
Okay.
But that is a critical success, so you'll succeed anyway, thankfully. 5s all around, plus 20 temporary health. Unfortunately, because you suffered a deep wound, you cannot go above 50% health. So, but this doesn't actually heal. Yeah, temporary health, you will be able to gain that. Yeah, that's right. Because it goes above your actual health point as a different health bar.
Okay.
Cool.
First things first. I'm going to
I have
light
questions.
the Dryad because I'm pretty sure I'm no longer charmed, right? Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So Dex contest against their AL, so 2 and then /R 1d4. 2.
This will fail.
Darn. All right. Never mind then. That was a grasp at temporary health. It doesn't work. So I'm gonna move to here, right?
Oh, you can.
You can't.
Don't listen to him. You can.
Yeah, and I take a specific path. Like I had planned that path out.
That's up. 13. So we'll round down. We'll make it 12. You're gonna take 6 piercing damage. Is it piercing damage and then 6 bleed damage? I believe.
Okay,
me
cool.
see.
Yes,
It's
that's
piercing.
fine. My whole entire temporary health point pool is done. I will go ahead and, as a free action, drink some of my flask. I'm gonna light the druid on fire.
How are you going to do this?
How am I going to... Oh, that's a very fair point. I'm going to use gunpowder. Gunpowder is inherent within the charges that go into a lever action. I'm going to use gunpowder and the striking mechanism to light the druid on fire. And then I'm going to light this plant on fire that's next to me.
Are you burning a secondary action in order to do this?
Yes.
What is it? Okay.
Because I couldn't use my secondary action because I couldn't move. So this is a main action and a secondary action to light 2 things on fire.
You guys.
What is your bite?
All right.
Wait. Cameron, what is your bite?
Was my bite? I mean,
Yeah.
technically, I could use a bite.
No, you already used a bite. What is the bite not a main action?
The bite is a main action, but it already failed.
But you did it already, so you can't use another main action.
Yeah, so
You're
these
using
are...
a free action and a secondary, if I'm understanding this properly.
Yes, this is
Okay.
correct. I'm using a free action and a secondary. And I will use my reaction for Cosmic Joke for the druid.
It's the fire symbol.
So the druid will get a -2.
I'll have this be fire. This looks kind of fiery. Why not?
Oh, this next one.
No, it's not dead. I know it's not dead.
That's crazy. You fucking killed it.
Oh my god!
So here is what happens.
Well, you
Do you remember what happens when we fought the Lich?
Oh my god, no!
Every single time I tried to warn. Okay, so here's what happens. You're gonna take 10 burning damage right now. You're gonna take 10 fire damage right now from proximity. On top of that, this Leshy will sustain, and it takes fire as a weakness. You are going to kill this Leshy and this Dryad and the whole entire party.
What? No, I'm not, because it takes time.
The whole entire forest is gonna go up in flame. I do want to say, here's how burning works. Burning is really cool. So every single round it spreads, but as it spreads, if you're standing on the fire, you take damage from that initially, and I think it's like a fairly substantial amount. And then every single bit of fire unit around you, close to you, adds on top of that damage.
But I'm not saying on the fire damage that I'm lighting. Right?
Fine.
And then
you're still, if everything's burning around
I just have to move.
You still get affected.
I just have to move, right?
You can.
Not right now.
He's not hearing me. He's not hearing me.
No. I will take
This is the Lich 2.0.
I will.
This is fire, and we're in the
initial
woods.
10. I understand that.
For anyone hearing, we once fought a Lich inside of a wooden house, and then it burned to like, what was it, 40%, 60% capacity of the active units, and then it caused a collapse, and then also rounds of asphyxiation, and they couldn't leave the house, and they all burned inside.
But hear me out. All right. This is.
I'm not hearing anything out.
This is.
Well, let's not bog down the combat. Let's keep things moving.
So
it is
time.
living foliage.
I have a time to escape. Right. This time around. All right. Like there is a time.
All right. Esno's gonna go next. I'm gonna go and attack the Dryad.
I'm gonna go. I want to go next. I wanted Amryn to go first because I know Amryn's always jumping to go.
Okay. All right, go ahead.
Okay.
You do your magic. You go ahead and show us what
Please,
you do.
for the love of God.
I believe in you.
So, tell me how bad everyone is in health, Ty. What do I need to roll?
Give for me a cure. You can use your dis contest. You technically could use intellect, knowing exactly how something looks and what that means, just on a factual basis, but discernment would be the one that you would want to roll.
Yeah, no, fuck you. I'm using discernment.
4.
Right. 4. I'd say you'd be able to get a good gauge of people, to the extent of you can know if they've hit any wound thresholds, and if they're profusely bleeding and they need to staunch that.
Boris is getting ready to hit his 75% wound threshold.
Okay. Jacob?
I've hit a wound threshold.
Boris is not doing well.
And then, how's the nameless one?
The nameless one is
In peril currently?
No, the nameless one's not in peril yet. The nameless one is at a solid 26 out of 30.
So close to the first.
Wait.
Yeah.
Did you take that 10 fire damage that Ty told you about before?
Yes, I did take that.
Okay.
Yeah, I added that in. Don't worry. I am doing okay? Question mark?
Oh god.
All right.
I'm not doing okay.
All right.
The enemy is looking really good.
Thank you, Ty. Thank you, Ty. So helpful.
You're welcome.
You know what? I don't care about the enemy right now, Ty.
I'm thinking.
You got this, Vicar. I believe in you.
Well, I'm like, do I heal one at a time? Do I do because
I would heal Boris. If anything.
Because I can either heal one of you or I can heal all three of you.
But if I heal, because of the. Well, okay, I can't say.
Yeah, but but if I do a AoE heal, it's only 6 health.
Well, that maxed me out because I can't go over half my health anyway. I've effectively got a 10 health pool at this point. I have
You also
6
have your
health
Hail
now.
Marys that you can do, though you probably want to save that for we're all dying and we have injuries.
Oh no, yeah, that's what I'm already doing, Ty. I'm counting my Aether because I technically can cast Sanctuary. I technically can.
But would you want
people
to?
People need to figure their shit out first.
I'm trying my best.
I'm gonna do the greater heal because it would only cost 12 for me, I believe.
Okay.
Yes, it would be 12 Aether for me. Which is... We're rank 1, yes?
Two.
Or rank 2? It would be, it would be 14 Aether for me, and 7 health for everyone, including myself. Everyone in the party. So, the Nameless One, Warren, Boris, and myself.
Oh, look at that.
More than enough. I am healed up to full.
Maxed up.
Yep, I'm maxed up again.
And then, heal... Is heal a...
I will also say, if you have points in Cure, I believe you might have already factored this in, but if you have points in Cure, for every 5 points in Cure, you gain, was it an additional, 10 healing on things?
I did not know that.
Didn't cure.
Now,
Or additional plus 5?
I have a question on that.
So, no, it's not your turn.
This is this is a
Technically, it's all your turns.
this is a cancer question.
Okay.
Because I gain an additional what in Cure?
So plus 5 healing. So if you have a 5 in Cure, then any form of healing that you do gains an additional 5 healing. If you have 10 Cure, then you have an additional 10 Cure healing.
Okay, so it would be 17 points of healing?
Yeah.
I do not gain a point
Okay.
of cancer.
When using a hex or curative.
Okay, I do not gain a point of cancer.
How much do you have to overheal to get cancer?
Every single
100%.
point of... Yeah, so every single time that you restore actual health, not temporary, count those points that exceed your total health. Once you reach 100% of your health, if you have 20 and then you reach 20, that's stage 1 cancer.
Oh,
if you reach 40, that's stage 2. 60, that's stage...
Okay.
And of course, healing over time happens whenever you have high amounts of cancer, and it can spiral very quickly out of control.
But that is counted throughout the day, right?
Yeah, so if you were to wait like a whole entire day, and then sleep, upon waking you would lose 1 stage of cancer.
Okay. God, this is the problem with Bloodkin. I can't be healed anymore. But I also can't take any more hit points of damage.
I mean, thankfully I'm not using this if I'm supposed to, because this thing would be able to heal all of you guys and get you guys probably stage 3 cancer by now.
Yeah, I am sitting in a spot right now currently where I am on the brink of stage 1.
Okay.
You
You got good there, Desna? Or are you gonna do something else?
Well, I have been waiting for Amarin to take a step back, because I'm not done.
They can't.
Okay. Well, no, I don't mean in the game.
From
I
the
mean
mic.
just Amarin talking.
I'm sorry. There's I apologize. There's just so many things that are affecting me right now. Like that, it is.
I know.
Yeah, it's one of those things that I just have.
We got it.
Yeah.
Esna?
So, healing is an action, right? Or what is it?
How are you wanting to heal?
The healing that I just did.
Yeah, if you're using like a hex, if you're using like if you're interacting, then yes, then it would be an action. Yeah. You're just trying to use cure, just flat out cure.
No. I was just at that. I got the answer I needed.
Okay.
20.
I asked that specifically because there are some passives that just allow you to just passively heal if certain things happen.
Okay.
Things are tight, indeed. It shifts back to the enemy if all of you guys are fine.
No, it's just been Amron and then me.
Somebody's wanting to do something?
Relax.
Yeah, I would love to do something.
Unload it. What are we doing here?
I'm attacking the Dryad.
I'm gonna go ahead and do Maker's Lament for myself, and then that be my turn.
Sacrifice 10 health at 10 bypass damage, cutting through your flesh, letting forth more of your divine energy, clearing your mind.
I'm giving Warren 2 damage dice.
Oh shit.
Oh shit.
18 slashing damage on the first attack then. Okay.
Mind damage to both the druid and the leshy. This will be both through the book and the glyph.
She will critically succeed. Wow. I will say that for the next round, she will automatically succeed the next sanity contest that affects her.
Okay.
Next
All right.
thing that would try to.
Sounds fair. How about the leshy?
Okay, you succeed. You're showing it, and he will have to roll a sanity. I believe he will indeed succeed.
Damn. All right. They will still both take because I'm forcing it. They will both
Mind Rotter. Enemy.
Forest moved and floored.
Yeah. Yeah, good.
Okay. Dryad will indeed lash out. This time at you, Warren. It is going to perform Entangle yet again.
Okay.
Click on it. Roll for me a brawn contest. CD is 6.
Dang, dude. That's upsetting. And that's not a physical attack, is it?
Technically, no. Yes, but it's not attached to it. I won't let the counter strike work on this.
We'll work with the parry.
That is similar to.
You said the counter strike. No, what about parry?
I have to recheck the rules for. Hold on, I have to recheck the rules for counter contesting, but I believe that I changed it to like it needs to be like a physical attack that's targeting you with a weapon or something.
But Black Masses, I want to argue.
Look at this, yeah.
I want to argue that Black Masses is similar to that.
Josh, wait, what's going on?
Black Masses. I want to argue
1,
that.
2, 3. Okay, we figured it out.
Let's hold on. Let's go through Jacob first, and then we'll focus on Black Masses. What's going on?
I failed.
So this is going to so for 2 rounds you're going to sustain 10 bleed damage per round until freed. So this will be this round. So you'll take.
Okay, so it's not fucking bleed and piercing. What was bleeding piercing? Because
I believe it was.
Was that Thorn Whip?
Thorn Whip, I believe. Yeah. Only 20 piercing / bleed damage.
Okay, yeah. So 10 bleed. Bitch.
You also now grappled. You very well understand what that entails. Yes, Josh.
Don't ignore everything that I said.
I'm gonna roll a 1d2.
Okay. How would you know?
Both of these are mean actions, but
Just blame the dice.
yeah, both of these are mean actions, but I will not choose which one it does. All right, this one is honestly probably a worse outcome. 5. Bloom is what the Dryad is going to be using. I can see the ability right here. Everyone roll for me. The nameless one as well as Warren, roll for me a vigor contest. The CD is 6. It is attempting to charm you yet again.
Okay. This is the Dryad specifically, just...
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Fuck my ass. Come on! Come on!
You shall fail, and you guys will be under the effects of, I believe this is tier 2.
One.
No, it's just 1. It's just 1.
Yeah, tier 1.
For 4 rounds, you cannot target offensively the Dryad. It shall remain here. You can break from this, but you would have to deal 25 bypass damage to yourself. You could activate this at any point in time, but it is something that you can do should you wish to break from this control.
25 has to happen all at one time, correct? Or
Yes.
can it happen cumulatively?
Oh no, it has to happen all at once.
Okay.
The action itself would just automatically deal that much damage to you.
Okay, got it.
Technically the Leshy only used Bloom Burst. There is going to be another 20 foot.
Let's not do that.
20 foot, 80.
It's 20 foot by 60, real quick, by the way. Not 20 foot by 80.
60.
Okay.
Plus the 20 feet from the width
Yeah.
is around there. So, just trying to remember anchor points here. Pin, rectangle.
Do you want me to draw real quick what you had?
Yeah. I want to say it's this.
Yeah, that was that.
For your guys' sake, I'm not going to have it trigger instantaneously, even though it's growing underneath you technically. But I will say that because the undergrowth is growing, there is a now coated ground full of flowers. This whole area is now considered greenery.
For now.
For now. For now. Speaking of for now.
Yeah, how's that fire going?
Yeah. We'll get to it. Everyone give me a grit contest CD5.
Not everybody.
Yes, everybody that's close to it. Sorry. Nameless One and Warren.
Thank you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
1, 2, 3. Woo! I'm feared. It's okay. I couldn't attack it.
Alright, and so both of you guys must now run away from this creature with every single fiber in your being, and then afterwards I will resolve a grit contest failure for demoralization. As soon as you move, though, you trigger the effect of Blossom Burst.
I'm going first.
It's not our turn. It's not our turn yet.
I know. I'm just thinking ahead. I'm going first next turn. Do not let me not go first.
A burst of pollen which does go out 1d10 for 9 hours. You guys are now coated with something that emits a toper. You guys get a -2 to your dis as well as a -2 to all contest rolls of any kind. For yours or against yours. For yours. And then demoralization. So first run for me away from the creature if you can. Oh, yeah, that's right.
Stuck, so we can't move. So I don't know how we're supposed to do the tour.
No, I can run now.
You can, I can't.
Yeah, so
that
will be through one unit of taking damage, and then I'm running from the creature, right?
Yeah. I'm resolving the grit contest after.
This is at max speed.
As far as you can.
Is it our turn?
We'll say it's not yet, unfortunately. Into the map.
Why is he running already?
Yeah,
So
We
at
got
max
feared.
How can he run already?
Because we got feared, so we have to run away from the creature.
Yeah, so at
He still
max
makes a movement
speed,
not on his turn?
That's a good question.
Yeah, I'm confused. Why is he running now?
Yeah, I guess fear would resolve whenever it comes back to your turn.
And he
Because like I know there's some. Sorry.
He'd have to use his action to move away.
Yeah.
That is true.
I mean,
Yeah, there's
I have
some
a move action left. That's the problem. Is that like
yeah.
Oh, Josh, you have to wait till our turn, is what we were trying to say.
I'm going first.
I hear that.
At the start of
All right. There's a lot of messiness.
Wait.
There's a lot of messiness. Everybody chill. Everybody chill. I'll revisit this probably at some point to kind of figure it out, because there are some abilities that force you guys to do certain things even if you don't have the actions for it. though
like
this one doesn't exactly do it.
Like
So
knockback is a thing, so I know that was something that we moved even if we couldn't move.
I'll
Yeah,
probably
that makes sense.
I'll probably make a thing for like if you have residual movement, then you must use it then. But it's not canon. So that fear will resolve on your next turn. Both of you are staggered. Jacob, you're overwhelmed. You're frozen. So for the next round, your coming actions, you can't perform any actions.
I mean, I couldn't also move either,
except
so
run.
fear is
We
crazy.
are required to run.
Yes,
I can't run.
you can't run.
Well,
When it comes
okay,
to our
Jacob
turn,
cannot
I would
run,
like
but
to
I
ask
am
a
required to
question
run.
first.
You can't run. You want to run. If you found a way to somehow break stagger, then you would be forced to run through the vine and teleport here. Quiet. Roll for me a vigor contest. The CD is 6 or 5. 5.
I don't wanna.
Unfortunately, you have to, my friend. I'm sorry.
Ty, while he's rolling that, you should move the dryad with the Leshy since she's still
you're right, you're right,
inside
you're
of him. Just
You're
want
right,
to
you're right,
say
you're right.
that you should probably connect them real quick.
And
Just in
then
case.
I'm gonna resolve some things. So 8. That goes down to this because they're burning. And then this guy takes them because ringing me. So 9, 10, 6, 4. Hell yes.
You don't get fucking Black Plague, my god.
Yeah. You were not under the effects. Yes. Huzzah.
Why you should have joined the fucking club.
I think that's a club I'll stay outside of. It sounds like
Very-
full of STDs.
It's fairly exclusive.
And then
Very
now,
exclusive.
we're going to resolve everything within the environment. So right now, there are... the area is very still. The grass is moving in a natural ways. All the animals around you are looking at you.
Yeah.
There are creatures that are swinging from the vines above you. Okay, everyone roll for me a dex contest, CD6. There is falling debris that is falling and raining from the trees above.
I can't remember. Does grapple cause me to not succeed?
I don't believe it auto-fails you.
Okay.
Lucky. That is damn lucky.
I'll say that you can like bend your head around.
1,
and kind
2,
of,
3, 4, 5. I missed it by 1.
fortunately, fail. Everyone takes 2 bypass damage.
Okay.
I don't like this.
Not that ours. It's not that ours. And then I'm not about to do like fucking. I mean, if you have like multiple ones, then it kind of stacks.
Yeah, no, but like I was just like everybody takes 76 bypass damage. No.
Higher levels, maybe.
Bypass to what? To your fucking health.
Fire begins to spread. That's crazy. That's
Wow.
That's crazy. That's wow. That's
happening.
crazy.
Just take 2, right?
Yes, everyone just takes 2. As for the nameless one, you are going to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. You're going to take 25 burning damage. Jacob, you're going to take 5 damage.
This is not my turn, though.
You're taking fire
No.
damage because it's environment, my guy.
The environment is resolving. There is residual fire that is around you. It's heating up the area, and you're
Okay,
taking
so-
5 damage from every close source of fire.
Alright. I thought that
Eventually, this is going to be the whole forest.
If that makes
No, the
sense.
fire keeps spreading. No, the fire is now under the effects of the burning mechanic, or the burning ground mechanic.
Yeah, I thought that since it was on my turn that I started fires, that it would
Now an environment, so no.
recycle to my turn.
No.
If that made sense.
No.
Okay.
Fire cannot be controlled.
Technically it can, but not in this instance.
Not in this instance. No, it's out of control now. Cool. All right, and I believe that it cycles back to your guys' turn.
Yeah, what are you
Spoken
doing?
word. Spoken fucking word. Ryan fucking
I am.
Speak for the word, Mika.
Okay.
Once per day, speak to your allies and quell their anguish. Grant them righteous for a round. Gain an additional. Yeah, grant them righteous for a round.
Everyone automatically succeeds, or all of your modifiers instantly become positives. Unfortunately,
This is a
this
full
round,
round
both of you
action.
guys are staggered. I also believe you gain
What?
negative
Who
penance for
knows?
each ally. So, because you have 3 other allies, you're going to be restoring 30. You're going to be releasing 30 penance.
Yes. Okay,
It
so
does,
it does.
unfortunately, yeah.
It doesn't help. It doesn't
Staggered.
help staggered. Fuck.
I mean, I would use that on like a. They're about to like do something
It technically
crazy.
does.
Yeah, yeah, okay.
Staggered.
Can I? If it is staggered, I will
We have
do
to
it.
use our
If
one
not, I would like to retcon.
We can't move.
You can't move. You can't perform any action that includes full round action. So for 1 round, guaranteed, you are held still. You can't do anything. You skip your round, basically.
So if I use spoken word, it's not going to work for this round.
No, there are some.
May I?
Yeah, if
may
they were
I
grappled,
retcon?
then yes.
Okay, then I think it's time for sanctuary.
Wow.
Oh, this early.
I don't know.
Are you
Can I roll
what are you
discernment?
what are you trying to do? What are you trying to do? What would you like to do?
Fucking
Are you trying
help
to
people
heal? You
stop
trying to?
getting- I don't want them to be stunned or charmed anymore. And makers, if spoken word doesn't work because no one can do anything at this time, technically, sanctuary lasts for 3 rounds.
Yeah, the most radical
Entire
version of
setting.
this. The most radical version of this that could help you, but you're burning through a lot of aether, is that you're using Sanctuary. You create the dome over you and your allies. They get healed to 100% THP every single round. They're cleansed of their statuses like stagger and whatnot. If they do somehow still have ailments like possession or something, they could instantly use the brutal action to release themselves, and despite the fact that they deal a lot of damage, they'll just jump back up to full 100% THP. That is good, but it costs 150 aether and 50 penance. So,
I'm aware. And
okay,
then,
just making sure, because things might happen
yeah.
down the line where you might need that again, so.
The spoken word, I can only use it once, and it doesn't cost any aether.
Yeah, so like
So,
this would be something like use Sanctuary, use Spoken Word, instantly cleave back like your accessible aether.
Yeah. But yes, it does cost me most of my aether, and considering all I have is heal, and I mean,
If you're
Could I
healing,
roll?
I'd also suggest Imbued Sensor, because then if you are able to do,
I can't do
yeah,
that's too expensive. It only gives me imbued sensor for 1 day, and it costs 80 pendants. I won't be able to get that back in this fight.
1 hour per rank, actually, unfortunately.
Yeah, so I can't do imbued sensor. It costs too much, because that would be 80 pendants. I would basically lose all my aether, and then I would have to hit myself for 8 rounds. And that I can't do any other actions. I don't have a choice.
Yeah.
I can do intervention, but intervention's not going to do me any good with 2 of my people grappled.
Yeah.
And I can't do spoken word. It's not going to do any good. Maker's Light just makes it easier to see. I could try to do Maker's Might, but I don't know if holy damage is going to work here. And that would take away my chance to do Sanctuary. Sanctuary is like, other than trying to hit this creature, what else
You
do you
still
suggest
have-
that I do?
Are we able
I
to
mean-
be grappled with the targets moving a specific distance away?
If you're asking if the enemy can grapple you, they can.
From here, from where they're at right now.
Like
Technically
why?
they can. No. He's talking about like the Dryad and the Leshy grappling either myself or. At this
Oh yeah,
point.
yeah, yeah. Because it is an ability that summons grappling units like by you. Like they're summoning undergrowths to surround you, so they don't have to be by you.
And this is,
All right.
I'm also assuming with imbued sensor, it doesn't cost me any aether, but it converts my damage to impact wholly. This thing is covered in bark. There's no telling
Yes.
that it will do any help for me there, and it's only with my weapon.
Yes. You also have a manuscript. Not to say that you should focus on damage right now, but like what you said earlier is probably like an okay choice. It's just it is one of the biggest Hail Marys that you have. So should you wish to use
Yeah.
it, you could think about it. But like if you wanted to ever go towards damage, you also still do have the manuscript that will leech from your Aether, and if you're saving your Aether for Sanctuary, then that could deplete it. So like it is a gamble either way for what you do. But
can you remind me what my manuscript does? I think I neglected to write it down.
there's a very potent ability.
Immaculate Hallowed Manuscript of Celestial Bodies, 6x10x2 for 28th, or page 374.
28.
Fourth,
That would
another
be
20 by 5 rectangle of Pestilent Mist, dealing 240 unholy damage to all creatures caught. The mist moves forward 6 units / round is what I have written down.
yeah. If I do anything else that costs more than 6 Aether, I sacrifice Sanctuary. I'm at Sanctuary Aether.
Yeah. So I don't recommend using something damage oriented, amazing as that damage would be.
I know you said a lot of this fight hangs on me, but I don't know if you understand how tied a vicar's arms are in the first couple ranks.
Oh, for sure.
Anything.
I also put you on an offset because technically is a day ahead, so you did prep for combat, but all of that got washed away.
Yep, it's all gone. So I got nothing.
It's not on purpose. Like there's a lot of things that have to be on the scenes.
Yeah, especially losing imbued sensor, like that it costs so much. I can't afford to cast that in the middle of a fight unless it's a Hail Mary cast.
That's why I said, like, this is a fight that is going to be compounding a lot of things that is going to give you guys a massive back foot. The idea as well, because I'll point this out, like, we're a day into the future because we left the Fey Realm. So if you guys do get back within somewhat of a reasonable time, you won't really have a lot of room to rest. Your resources will be depleted, and you have massive battles that you must do before the clock goes to 0. You don't have to do them, but there are massive repercussions if you don't. So, like,
what do you mean
stressful?
Resources will be depleted. Mine just happened. I don't know what you're saying. What do you mean my resources are going to be depleted?
You collectively as a team, some of you utilize Aether, of which will be depleted. Some of you rack up Penance, which locks off stores of Aether. Some of you will just deplete your stamina so you can barely attack. Some of you will have like multiple injuries, your health will be low. So one of you has a deep wound. You can't get the sleep that you need to remove it, so you're fundamentally fighting with a cap of 50% health and you can't get past that. There's a lot of, and then we're not even talking about the future stuff that can happen, let alone the stuff that will happen on the way of getting back. So like,
that's if we peace out right now.
That's if you peace out right now. So like, outside of the context of yourself, the party collectively as a unit.
The nameless one is about ready to peace out.
I will tell you, you don't want to do that. I will remind you, all of you guys have Black Death. You are guaranteed to die in 3 to 4 days.
We all
incorrect.
Basically,
I have enough gold to go to the.
We have to get back to a town, and we don't know how far away we are.
Baleshi technically did mention that you're about 100,000+ miles from any living civilization.
Okay, fair enough. All right.
Well,
I think this is also a heightened form of Black Death, so unless the Leshy dies, it doesn't go away.
Yeah.
Let me see. If I do imbued sensor and then I do Martyr's Lament, does the damage done to me heal people around me?
Yes. Yeah. So like if you're trying to play that way, where it's just like it would be a huge sacrifice, but I imbue my sensor and I'm going to be doing consistent damage, which will at least be able to heal my allies, making sure that they don't have to always use their flask and deplete their resources of flask. Then that could be a good long-term solution to you don't have a lot of resources to play with, but you might just be like cutting out your ability to use Sanctuary. It's a dire situation. There's not a lot of good options, I'll be honest.
I'm using my full round action to do Sanctuary. We're doing it.
Let's fucking go.
Imbued Sensor doesn't cost any Aether, so I can do that. I can still do that. It's just, I'm kind of... Yeah, I can still do that, and then I would just keep lamenting myself. But I can't heal. Well, Sanctuary will heal me.
Sanctuary will heal you. You also have words, spoken word, so you can cut like 30% and free up 30%.
But also, if we overheal, we cancel out, so...
Yeah.
Thankfully, Sanctuary stops you from overhealing. It's one of the only few healing spells that does that.
But Imbued Sensor doesn't, right?
Yeah, that's true.
You still have to choose somebody for it to go to.
Yeah.
I think it says may be distributed, so I don't have to.
Yeah, there's room for...
Shall vanish.
Yeah, then you're fine. You can just allow it to vanish.
Yeah. So, Sanctuary. Call upon the aid of the Maker to cleanse a 60-foot radius, creating hallowed ground. The ground removes 1 injury per round, cleanses all ailments and illnesses, restores 50% PHP to you and your allies per round, will continue for 2 additional rounds. When fighting within the Maker's hallowed ground, all allies gain holy affinity and a +1 modifier when striking against targets. Hallowed ground stops healing a creature once it reaches...
Yeah, so if you place that right here, you'll cover every single square except the top row, but the enemy can't go there without sticking out, so you are fine.
Sounds good. I think...
By the way, it does say may distribute, so...
Yeah. I am looking at my book.
Oh, good.
I think I'm pulling the Hail Mary, because 2 of you guys are grappled and feared. And Boris looks like hell.
No, Boris, you fixed Boris up.
Boris is still half HP, but yeah.
Yeah, it's still half HP. That's fair, but I'm kind of fixed.
All right, now it's everyone else's turn. Sorry for.
All right, I'm going to stand here and do nothing. That's my turn. I can't do anything.
Well, wait, hold on. They just use Sanctuary. It's out. You're cleansed of all status effects. Including Topor, potentially. So you can freely move around here.
What about grapple?
Grapple you...
Probably not.
No. Yeah, because it's an enemy, technically. It's an ability that's actively affecting you, rather than like a status condition.
Can I attack the vines? Or is it...
So
vines that are grappling me, right?
Yeah, so you can do a brawn contest to push against the vines to get out of the grapple.
I can't cut against them?
Fuck it, I'll give it a health bar.
Oh, okay. Cool. Well, that's a crit miss.
Jesus Christ. Even with a +1.
I have a question.
One second, let's resolve a critical failure.
Well, it has to do with critical failure.
Okay, yeah.
My flourish, it says that I can allow 1 creature to reroll 1d2 modifiers. Is the core 4 dice considered modifier, or is it only dice afterwards?
Only dice afterwards.
Okay, that's what I figured.
Yeah, your combat dice, guaranteed crit failure. You try to slice, but then that prizes some of your flesh to then rub against the barbs yet again. You're gonna suffer 10 bleed damage.
Dang, that sucks. All right, I'll attack it again with my other one, which is a automatic success. 2 up fighting.
Hey, cool. Yes, you brandish one of your arms free. Yeah, cool. You brandish one of your arms free, and then you slice down and peel out. The thorns that are grappling around you begin to loosen just enough for you to move past. They kind of shrink back into the ground.
Okay, so I can now move. Hello, I'm here.
Zelda. Let's go.
And then in Sanctuary, did the Sanctuary happen at the beginning of the turn whenever they used it?
Sanctuary, yes, would have happened already. It doesn't happen until their next turn.
So the healing that happened this turn has already happened.
Yes, your 10 damage that you've taken is still with you.
Okay, that would have... Okay.
I will say Black Death did not go away. It can't go away.
Yeah,
but You already have it, right? I don't have to make you save again?
I have it, bud. I have all the shit.
Okay.
You gave me all the STDs.
Cool. All right.
But does that get rid of charmed?
It would get rid of charmed, yes.
Okay. Cool. All right, that's all I can do. What are you doing, Boris or Josh?
Is
Okay.
this square here on this rock, or is it on vegetation?
Let me. Yeah.
That's like on the.
Oh, this one right here.
Yeah.
I will say that's rock.
And then is it too tall? Can my little bushy feet get on top of it?
I will say that it is going to be like a 5-foot. It's slanted. It'll be like a 5-foot climb. So, just an extra 5 feet of speed.
An extra 5 feet of speed?
Yeah. So if it's it's 40 feet to get there, 45 feet to get up.
Damn it!
This is stone. You can stand on this.
While they're deciding, I'm gonna go ahead and just move.
I'll count this as one.
Can
Oh,
I bite what's
Can you bite?
strangling me? Yeah.
You're not strangled anymore. It was 2 turns ago, so you shouldn't be entangled.
No, you're free.
Okay. All right. I'm free. Well, in that case, so let's go ahead and take into account damage. That will be a higher damage than just moving this way.
If it wasn't clear already, everyone should be healed to the highest that they can heal, unless you have a deep wound, in which case you cannot be healed above 50%.
Also, none of this is damage technically, Josh. The green is not damage; it is a debuff to me, so that we can get torpor on us.
Yeah, I don't want torpor.
Okay, you're already gonna get torpor moving through one way or another.
We'll go ahead and go this way because I'm going to go ahead and. Yeah, you're right.
As soon as you move, you're going to have a -2 on all of your contests. Until next round cleanses you.
Well, let's see here.
You also gain -2 death.
We'll go ahead and go here.
Ain't that just a bitch, Ty?
Yeah.
And we're gonna light this tree on fire.
Why are we going to on fire? It's already going.
The more trees we have on fire, the better.
No, that's actually incorrect.
That's not incorrect.
No, it is incorrect because the more trees we have on fire, the more chances of us taking.
But if
I have to think of how I want to run this as the arbiter, because theoretically, if you guys quote unquote leave after you set the area on fire, I can have it leave too. So it's
But technically
And
speaking,
it was talking about it being its garden, and it was the heart of it.
It has the heart of the garden.
am I incorrect? Technically speaking, if I light a lot of things on fire, in an aspect of this is his garden, right?
It's weak to fire. That's all I can say. If you're trying to do damage to it, then I get burning this place.
Beneficial to be here, right?
Burning this place is not going to resolve something. This is meta knowledge, but I will tell you flat out, burning this whole place down will not resolve anything.
Okay.
Shame.
But moving
it will make things a lot deadlier for it and you, because it is weak to fire, but
moving here and lighting it on fire in specific is...
Do what you please. Do what you will.
I don't like that. It doesn't have an actual physical attack to hit me because it does nothing.
I'm gonna go ahead and drink a percentage of my flask. That would
you just got healed to full health.
Oh
yeah.
shit!
How much do you drink? How much do you drink?
God damn it!
No. We're all at full health.
No, I realized. How much do you want to drink?
You already said it.
1%? 5%? 20%?
Sanctuary only works for this round, right?
You're at 100% THP. It works for 3 rounds.
Oh,
Next round, there's going to be another round that boosts you back up to full.
then never mind. I don't drink. Because of Sanctuary. Well, so my free action is going to be lighting the Leshy on fire.
I will say that its Bloodroot wood will not allow you to do so. Should anyone else like to go, they can.
I think I'm done. I can't really do too much, so I think Forest is the only one. Oh, okay.
And then it shall cycle back to the Leshy's turn, as well as the Dryad's turn. And then eventually, after that, the environment. I am going to use Sap Siphon. You are going to see a pulsation that happens with the nearby plants, and this green form of luminescent current begins to rush through certain leaves, flowing into the Leshy, and then eventually going into the Dryad. Everyone close. No, standing upon vegetation close. Or not, standing connected. So this will affect you. This will affect Warren. This will affect Esna. This will not affect Boris. For all three of you... Get back on there.
I hate to say this, but I didn't make it on top of the rock, so I am still connected to Forest.
Thank you for being honest.
Yeah, I don't want that to be the
Fortunately, the reward is... all of you guys, you have 10% of your THP sucked from you. This, of course, probably shouldn't matter because by the next turn you guys should be fully healed, but it's something that you guys should know. On top of that, reaction... I've not used photosynthesis yet.
Does that take THP or temp?
This will first take your temp, and then it will focus on your main THP.
Damn it. Okay.
Okay, cool. And then it goes to the... Let's see, Entangle, Sap Siphon, Thorn Whip. There is a Thorn Whip which will spawn in between you and Warren. This lashing whip will strike both of you. Both of you guys give me a Dex contest CD5. The damage going out will be 8. So 4 piercing, 4 bleed for anyone who is struck by this. Legitimately, I think the damage probably shouldn't necessarily matter because I think you guys are going to get healed to full. All the same. Okay.
I forgot that I was on mute. And whenever I moved myself earlier, Ty, I was like, no, I'm not on vegetation.
So this will affect...
Roll 1d20. Oh, 8.
I did.
Okay. Alright.
Yeah, so 4 piercing, 4 bleed is what it does.
Oh no, what a nightmare. It's...
And then Esma.
no.
Oh, and not supposed to do it?
Esma's staying on vegetation, I believe. I be mean. Because I have faith in you guys.
Thank you.
That makes one of us.
Okay, and then this, and then this, and then this. Both Warren and Esna, will you roll for me a... that should be brown. Forgive me. So we can properly identify things. Boop. 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 Roll for me a...
Dex contest?
Falling tree. CD4 is a dex contest. /R1d4 on the 4. And this will also have a bursted nest. Okay.
Didn't the other one have a bursted nest?
It did.
So will both a 4 and a 1 do it?
I prescribe a number. Sometimes I say 4, sometimes I say 1. It's just
okay.
Normally it's the teetering end. It's like most times, if anything, it's like if it hits a 1, then that's bad for you guys, quote unquote. But it's just like, does this succeed? I call 4, hits a 4, cool.
I made it.
Very, very nice. Esna, please succeed this.
You got a Dex, please. Also,
How does my
Okay.
dex look? Hold on.
3, 4.
You got it.
You got it.
Okay.
You
Got
do
it.
not sustain 200 impact damage, but you will sustain 1d10. Both of you take 1 impact damage from the shrapnel. And are not.
Impact damage from shrapnel?
Oh, piercing. Sorry, piercing. Along
Oh,
with
thank
8
God.
break and 1d4 1 foot knockback.
Oh wow, crazy. The little things, guys. The little things.
And then, technically, it moves back to your guys' turn. I will.
Wait, Ty. Hornets.
The hornets do indeed resolve. Okay, so there will be a mass of hornets which will fly to you, Jacob, and they will sting you for 5 bite test damage.
Can I? Is this a contest or no contest?
No, this is no contest. If no contest
get
is
hit.
specified,
Because of the cloak of the Rat King. Fuck
Also,
you.
they will riddle you with bites, and then they will get spanked.
Yeah, they'll just fucking
Ty,
explode.
environment.
And dude, I know.
Did it already.
No, I haven't completed it. I'm trying to do things one at
No
a time.
fire. There's fire down there.
Okay.
Oh my god, I'm doing
doing
it.
it.
Okay.
Give me a second.
All right.
All right, so let's see. Actually, let's do this. Boop. Boop. Flop.
God.
Bop.
It's
We
getting
live in
wider.
modern day technology. We live in it. This is crazy.
I think you need to settle down there, Ty. Too much shit going on at once,
The chonkiest. Okay.
Pollution. Yes.
You started a fire down there, didn't you, Josh?
Yes.
Start a fire down there.
Where was it? Right in front of you?
Oh wait.
It was.
No, you said they couldn't do the fire against
Okay,
the
hold
Leshy.
on.
He tried to use it on the levy.
I started a fire here, right? And I started a fire
Yeah.
here. I started 2 fires.
Okay, so that would mean this would go out to here, and this would go out to there.
Well,
Everything within
technically-
this circle is
Technically, wasn't the second fire the one that you did in front of you again?
So that is the thing. This was the second fire. This was the first. Yeah. So 2 fires. Yes. They are started.
technically as well. I don't think these areas should burn because they're not connected to.
They're stone, Ty.
They are stone.
Yes, you are correct. Unless I had the flame caster.
Well, actually, Ty, I'm gonna tell you this right now. All of this should burn because it's technically petals.
You're right. You're actually okay. Never mind. It Never mind. Very much so. Yes.
It shouldn't last long. It shouldn't last long, but it's there.
Oh, it'll last. It'll freaking last. Combat takes place in like 5 minutes tops. Some flowers can burn. Okay, now it moves to your guys' turn.
Healing up to full.
As a free action, Ezra's just gonna say, I'm low on resources, and you all will be on your own soon. Fight hard these next two swings.
Okay. I'll try my best.
And Ty, I have a question. I have. Oh shit. Never mind. Let someone else go first.
I'm gonna attack the Dryad.
Run it.
Okay.
The Dryad also has a, I assume,
1,
modifier
2,
to
3,
all
4,
actions.
5, 6, 7. There, at 6 slashing damage plus holy, because I think we have holy immunity.
Yes, Holy Affinity is indeed subscribed. That's a +5 holy damage, I believe, or +6.
I think it's 6. So that's technically 12 damage. Technically.
And I'll give him 2 damage dice.
I'm also gonna swing at this bitch with my sensor.
Oh. Okay, wait, we're juicing damage. Okay, wait, hold on.
Times 3, the 33. Or do we do that separately because it's 2 different damage types, Ty?
Base damage will get modified by the damage dice. I don't believe holy damage is modified.
Okay. So then it's only going to be 18 plus 5 to get it to 23 against the Dryad. Or unless the Dryad has physical immunities, so then it's 7.
Okay.
Hey, what's up, Ty? You okay?
I hate to say it.
What's up, bud?
She has thick armor.
Yeah, she probably does, doesn't she?
She still has thick armor. So.
She probably does, doesn't she?
Let's see, hold on.
But doesn't holy go through armor because it's not physical?
It does.
And so does bypass.
So is bypass, but not the physical.
Yeah.
So is holy counted into the extra damage die?
No, it's not the base damage. It's add-on.
It's additive. Yeah.
Alright.
There's other ways to spike it up, but
If I was a fucking divine adjudicator, then I think it would be added.
God, if you were a fucking divine adjudicator, holy shit. Literally.
Yeah, I just wanted to be sure
Yeah.
for my calculator.
You find that the complexion of the Dryad does indeed take on a hollowed pallor, a bleached white.
Oh.
I will be hitting that bitch right after Warren.
Come here, bitch!
Flash forth, Vicar!
And then
Kill them, nigga!
with a swing of incense and the chime of a censer.
I really should have been. I like that I'm accruing all of the adrenaline, but I don't have. Sorry.
No, my censer. It is cold iron, I think.
Oh, yeah. Wait, yeah.
It is cold iron because
It
I
is
hate
cold
myself.
iron. It is indeed cold iron.
My apologies. Hold on. I clicked vigor. That's why.
Okay.
I should. If I'm hurting myself with this cold iron sensor, I should probably think about that.
So she still, unfortunately, she still very much has. So, like, physical damage that you're dealing won't get through unless that armor is gone.
But
So
two
anything
bypass,
that's.
though.
But the 2 bypass is. So I'm just reminding that it's incremental damage that's parsing through rather than
Is
decent.
+2 to Fey bypass, or is that just stacked on the blunt?
That should just be the base damage, I believe.
Yeah. It's additive damage.
Try to eke out a little bit.
No, I respect it. I respect it.
Hey, Ty, technically because Leshi goes over 2 different damage types there as Fey and natural.
That's crazy. They overlap, shouldn't they? There is a thing about that. No, unfortunately not.
Damage? Damn you, Ty!
There is a ruling specifically for that.
Can I say that I end my move action on stone?
You do.
Okay.
You do. Even if you don't on your 2 toes. Anyone else?
Nothing else I can do.
I would like to remind that will dice do indeed exist. You might need it to break that armor because
Maybe.
if you want to do substantial damage at all. Because the rate at which they can heal outpaces almost any form of damage that has been done.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it?
Okay, so if that is the case, then it shall go back to their turn. The Leshy I'm not going to give it more armor because I feel like that'd be spitting in the wound. I instead, let's see, 20.
Use this thing. Fuck this thing.
Hey, I mean.
Doesn't even use fucking Aether or anything. It's just like, yeah, fuck you.
More flowers begin to grow. Carpets amassing. And then let's see. Yet again, 10% life from all creatures that are connected atop of vegetation.
Am I on vegetation on this round right here? On this thing, technically?
Technically, I will say the flowers are growing over all surfaces.
Even so?
Yes.
That's not.
Do
Okay.
they grow over 5 foot high?
I mean, like, there's vines that grow atop of
I
the whole
know,
surface.
yeah, I know. I know.
I respect it, man. I respect that hustle. But yes, this is also in range. So everyone gets their health reduced by 10%. And then 3 through the vine. It is going to teleport over here. The Dryad will use I gotta be okay with it. Plant facade. Where are you, Dryad? It is going to wait. Reaction cancels out the main action, so it can't. Very, very true.
Yeah. Well, actually, so yes, technically. The Dryad didn't do the reaction. The Lich did.
Is going to break off, go into this bush, and then disappear. It is going to go somewhere within this network of plants.
That's a lot of movement.
Never mind, it can't because those are plants. It is going to go into one of these. Where it goes, no one knows.
Pay attention, everybody, pay attention.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I believe it's a 7, so that should fail. That's for discerning the location of that. And as for the environment, this is also the last round of, after this, of Sanctuary, no?
Yes. Yeah.
Brambles. Thorny thickets block a path, dealing. Okay. There is going to be blue.
This fucking map is gonna go crazy, Ty.
Oh, yes.
You need to settle down.
Anything moving past this blue path will sustain 5 piercing damage.
Okay. That's fine. Okay.
It is now your guys' turn. The last round of Sanctuary is up. The bubble begins to kind of flicker.
Fuck.
Can we still see the Leshy but not the Dryad, yeah? Or is it gone?
Perceivably it's gone. It's stealthing right now, technically. It entered the bushes, converted its image into a plant, and is now kind of shifting through the masses of plants to kind of hide amongst them.
The Leshy?
No, the Dryad.
Oh, okay. Okay.
You'd have to actively, if you wanted to instantly know where they are, you'd have to see them like, oh, you just turned into a tree. I could obviously see that. But it went into a bush, shifted.
That discernment as Myron's discernment. I'm going to move past the fire veil, and then also the piercing veil down to here.
Okay.
Is Sanctuary still up for
This
when
round.
we're done?
For this round, it is. This is the last round where it's up.
Okay, I'm teleporting in the air and coming down on this Leshy and swinging.
That things.
Full damage. Full damage.
So I think I can only teleport up to 50 foot, so how close am I to the... I need to go look at the map.
Yeah, you're fairly
You can
far.
get on it.
You get an additional 10 feet from my beautiful songs, and I
Okay.
also grant them additional damage dice upon a hit.
So I can move 40 foot, and then I can teleport 50. This,
So you move up, you teleport 50 feet into the air, you drop, and then you deal.
swing. I swing.
That's 20 bypass damage, right? Do I have that right?
What?
10 damage, after 10 damage, 40 damage, half of 40 damage is 20 bypass damage, yeah.
Yeah, I think so. That's about right. Yeah.
Do I still roll the sensor?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I believe I do not have mount anymore, so I will not be mounting this creature.
The bypass damage will be added on top of this on top of the, so that'll be 22 at the very least. This isn't dealing holy damage, I don't believe, from imbued
Impact,
sensor.
I don't think so, but the sensor is
No.
holy.
Another +2 damage against Faye. Technically, some damage is inking through. So, like last time, another +4. 24 damage is going to be smiting this guy with
Why
a heavy blow.
Why I didn't teleport 50 feet on the Dryad, don't ask me, I forgot.
Okay. You did what you did, and I'm not gonna say anything about it. I'm gonna smack the fucking the Lechi. I'm gonna use. I can only use only one will die with the new changes.
Lay on them hands. Unfortunately.
Yeah. So I'm gonna
grant him
use
1 damage die.
my will die on my first attack to grant me break. Do. So I don't know how much break that's at. That's 6 break.
3, 4, 5, 6, 6, 2, 2,
Plus
6,
5 holy
8,
damage.
3, 6, 12, and then +5 holy damage that inks through. Reduce that
And
down
plus 2 bypass unless you already got that.
to 10. Yeah.
Okay.
God damn. All right. Nice shit.
I technically I can do a little bit of damage through holy. I can't use another will on the second. The new
Unfortunately
changes, right?
not. It's the new changes. It's 1 will dice per 5
Per
ranks
round.
on the round. Yeah.
Okay. Damn, so close. So close to a crit. But that should be 5 holy pass on that guy.
+1 damage dice.
Whoa. Wait. Hold on.
I wouldn't do that on that one.
No?
What's
It
going
doesn't have salted oil.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
Okay.
Yeah, don't do that.
Also, Ty, 5d10.
5d10.
Yeah, for my movement. Because I would move through, 15 feet. So 5d10 for the explosive.
You're over here. Moving over. What? You're right here.
Yeah.
He moved from over there.
5d10.
Oh.
5d10 because I'm moving through this.
You don't take any damage by moving through here.
Oh.
Just the blue.
Yeah, no, you're taking
okay.
5. Oh god, if it was 5d10, just 50 flat damage. No, yeah, you're gonna take 5. What was it? Piercing.
5 pierce.
5 piercing damage by moving through the brambles.
Okay. Okay. All right.
It's like a strong thicket of a wall.
Yeah, I just want to
okay.
make sure that was going through.
For sure.
So you were,
For sure.
Yeah. I just want to. I'm being like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Before I kick something off, I need to. Is everyone good?
Yes.
In what way?
Is this
Define
rock
good.
higher?
Actions. This is indeed a rock. You can stand atop of it. It is higher, but because you're moving at an angle, I'll just let you walk up.
Okay.
I am gonna move myself back to underneath this tree on the stone of the die.
I would like to do a 5-foot step back.
You may do a 5-foot step. I love how... Get the fuck away from it. Get the fuck away.
Get out of the vegetation. Get out of the vegetation. Get out of the vegetation. Get on the stone. Get on the stone.
Get on the stone. Get on the stone.
It will shift back to the turn of the enemies, and what happens is, where is she? The Dryad shall appear, emerging through the thicket. Let's see, where is it?
Is she still on fire?
She is still on fire, don't worry.
Okay.
Burning all the same with the fucking...
Wait. Because she's on fire, could we have seen her in the fucking... Whenever she hid? Because she's on fire?
That is a good point. Probably.
She can't really hide on fire.
Bush-esque, like... Yeah? Yeah, I mean, it probably would have been a wiser thing to just take the L and just, like, stand in, like, a nearby burning bush. But yeah, no, so this area down here was burning the whole time. Sorry about that. Yeah, all right, there's gonna be a couple of things that happen. She will release a terrified, horrifying shriek. Everything around her, within 60 feet, all of the foliage, all the plants, spring to life. Yes, everyone give me a grit contest CD6 as the environment around you attempts to ravage your body with endless lacerations.
I'm using my other charm dice. Fuck you.
So it doesn't matter if we are on stone or not.
No.
Okay, I just want to make sure before I later learn that it did. Grit contest, you said?
Yes, CD is 6.
One of my flourishes says grant +1 modifier against a grit contest. It doesn't specify to one creature like the other ones. Is that in general?
Is that a flourish? You said it was a flourish?
Yeah, they're all flourish.
It targets a target, or rather, yeah, it targets a target, I believe.
Okay.
Let's see if I can do the impossible and grit contest my way. What's my grit? 3, not great.
Say.
No, I can't.
Yeah.
Rough. Fuck.
So,
rough.
all people who fail sustain 10 piercing damage. Many of you, this is much harsher of a surprise than you thought. For Josh, you gain a -2 modifier on your next main action. The enemy gains a +2 on theirs against you. The next thing for, was it Jacob? You are staggered. You are very overwhelmed by the situation. As for Wyatt, the ensuing horror, the green that is everywhere, the screaming growths which are just surrounding you, you seem to shrink down. You are now basically prone to some extent. You also have a -10 AL, so the next thing that tries to hit you is almost certain to guarantee. You need a full round action to get back up. You know what? He's just gonna move here. That's all he's gonna do. Let's Let's enough crazy shit has happened.
He takes 5 damage!
Oh shit, he does.
The bramble! The bramble!
Like 33% of the map is untraversable. Like let's be honest.
Yeah. Well, he does take 5 damage.
No. Hold on.
I'm right.
Hold on. 75% of the map is untraversable right now.
Oh yes.
It happens.
So he moves over here and he begins to panic. He rushes to her, he picks her up, he begins to kind of embrace her very, very softly. She cries in pain, ever burning still. She begins to look at him, and in a moment, you see fire begin to breach from her mouth and shoot from her eyes. A tick of fire damage kills her. And in doing so, photosynthesis /R 1d100. There is a gigantic growth of flowers and a gigantic tree which will begin to spawn within this area of 58 years of age, along with 58 rows of flowers surrounded by these other flowers that are just everywhere. He will let out a terrifying scream of pain, and he becomes enraged, activating Grove Father. You see him holding onto her form that is like partly merged into his before being shunted out, dissolving as she begins to fade into the ground, this gigantic growth which begins to emerge from the earth, his hands holding and embracing this very, very tall tree. The ground begins to blacken. Everything begins to darken. The leaves surrounding the areas begins to writhe, and you smell a putrescence which is coming from all around you. All of the daisies, all the daffodils, anything that made any particular scent, it is now rot and decay. His form begins to blacken, and from his eyes you see a milky red tone which begins to shift. Creatures within 20 feet around you. So Esna and Warren.
I think actually, yeah, I'm within from this corner. Technically die.
So from his right big toe.
Yeah.
You are struck with 20 break, and then subsequently 20 life siphon damage.
Okay.
Who gets hit with that?
You and yeah. He will then heal for this. And he is yet to finish his movement action. How much further can you move, my friend?
Technically, he shouldn't be able to do anything else. Oh, he can move. Was that because he did through the vine for a reaction?
He is going to move here.
He takes 5 damage.
Fuck it, I'll give it to you. He will walk to the bramble, this now thin and hardened vine of black. As he starts to kind of pierce his body through, you see these things rubbing against his flesh, very, very like scratching against the bark, shredding off just certain parts of wood. He is now scratched to high heaven, but you just see his face slowly pierce through the bramble. He will take that. And you both, both Boris as well as the Nameless One, you will suffer 20 break and then 20 life siphon damage. He will then heal even more.
Okay, so this is not in the thing. That's cool.
No, this is a specific thing for him. This is his enraged state for Grove Father. What I will say is now Boris is down. Roll for me a grit contest. If you've skipped any wound thresholds, gain 1 disadvantage for every single one that you've skipped. The CD is 5 if I'm not mistaken. Technically, any amplification to this damage should be for every single reaping thereafter. However, we're in a light tail and I want to go easy, so we don't have to go that rule. 1, 2, 3, 4. What I will say is that you can consume Daunted level to instantly spring yourself back up. That is an option. Okay, sacrifice. So just 2. Unless you have disadvantages, in which case it's an additional 2 for every disadvantage that you have.
No, I don't have any of the disadvantages, I don't think.
You are back up. You sustain 1 injury.
Can we resolve my deal?
I also need to do a wound threshold.
Yeah, actually, yeah. Let's run this. Let's run this now.
Okay. Yeah, because I have a wound threshold. I failed that wound threshold.
Yeah, I believe because you hit me with 40. That's like I have 55 health, so I got hit.
Okay, so if we don't have any armor, break doesn't do anything to us, does it? Or does it just do actual damage? Yeah. So you only got hit by 20.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
I was about to say 40. I was like, well, it's only attack you once.
Okay, so CD2 is the 75%.
Yeah, the first wound threshold is CD2.
It is a light tail. I don't believe that you have disadvantage whenever you're rolling for. I think I changed that roll. Maybe, I don't know.
Okay.
But I think you succeed. I think you rolled just enough to be able to succeed.
Success. All right.
Will come out emboldened. You are angry.
Okay. What does angry mean? Your enemy must roll 1d2 if they are.
They roll a 1. If they roll a 1, they are staggered for 1. So on next round, you guys get a free round of attack.
Okay.
The enemy is staggered?
Yes.
Yeah, because of my technical success. In that wound.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
For Esna, Esna and you, and I think Boris, we have to resolve.
Boris resolved, I think.
Okay, Boris is resolved, so it's you and Esna. What happened with you? You
so
reached
I reached my first wound threshold again, but I went because of my human adaptive will.
Yes.
I've already failed 3 grit contests this combat, so I get a +2 modifier on this.
Also, community.
It's close. It's 5 feet, not right.
Yes. Yeah.
Went close to allied warfare, so not enough. Unfortunately, not close enough, Ty. So this is gonna have a +2 added to it. A 2d4 afterward.
We need to play 4 humans in a trench coat to use them.
I mean, 3 technically already, so I passed it, but all the other one. Slash R 2d4. Yeah, so way past. Cool.
Doesn't everyone have to roll grit for me going down?
Yes. That is a good.
I don't see shit.
The nameless one will probably roll for it. I will say that the others probably don't see it.
Big ass tree.
And we'll roll for that now.
So that'll be a CD5.
2,
3, 4.
Okay, but I probably should roll. I probably should roll to see if I see it or not, because I am the healer, and that does really. That's kind of important.
Next round as well. Keep track of this. You are going to be collapsed with a situation bared in front of you. You won't be able to move, Amryn. You are considered prone for the round. You're also, for that round, having a -10 AL. For every single demoralization that you guys have suffered, gain 1 daunted level, by the way.
Okay.
Well, I just got rid of 6, so I'm back up to full.
What about the daunted level of succeeded?
You wouldn't get one.
Yeah, okay, because
it's only if you fail.
It's maxed out already. Yeah, okay, all right, that makes sense. -1 daunted level is what you're saying.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, you're building up daunted level because you're building up stress. If you maximize your stress, your mind breaks. Once you become daunted. And then Esna.
Who, according to the Great Old One class, or according to someone else?
Base rules.
Arbiter.
And then Esna, she reached
crit.
thresholds. They crit.
They crit, baby. That you crit.
I'm on this shit, okay? This is
All that shit.
down on the line.
I think they should choose which one.
Okay, so here's what's gonna happen. In this moment where you're seeing your friends go down, you're seeing enemies become enraged, everything is going awry. For some reason, something speaks within you, and it's this moment specifically that you find the resolve to push forward. You reduce your daunted level by 6, and it can never increase beyond 0. At this until the end of the encounter, you cannot gain any daunted level. You cannot become daunted.
Everything I've ever known is on the line right now.
And we shall figure out what happens next time on Harvest.